Welcome back, everyone. These are the ladies of Solasta. I am Babashan, and they are going to continue their journey as we seek additional gems here. We just wrapped up completing a side quest here at the Imperial Outpost ruins, and let's see, they were kind of backtracking a little bit. We got to get over to the volcano or lava forest for the next gem. There are a few stops along the way, though, that we can make. This one here, there's a quest here in Caer Lem, Ancient Knowledge. So let's go ahead and send the ladies over to Caer Lem. It's going to take them 6 days to get there. What now? That is just absurd. Alright, so they are over here at the Imperial Outpost. They're backtracking. We'll go ahead and give them the fastest route possible. That'll be 4 days. So perhaps it's just a mountainous terrain that's taken them so long. So you also want to make sure you've got some crafting happening as they're tracking through. Whoa, okay, so they went up to Copperan. I'm not sure why they went north in order to come south here. They crossed over the mountains southwest of Copperan. And they're going to make their way down the... Oh, and then they're going to cross over again right next to the Imperial Outpost. I mean, that seems odd. Lorana has finished crafting the Warden Blade. That's awesome. Alright, so let's... And Tessa did some night potions. So let's go ahead and interrupt. And we want to interrupt so we can get more crafting going on. So we don't really want to do much with Ginger, but Lorana, having crafted that longsword, well, why don't we go ahead and do a Mace of Smashing. Alright, we'll go ahead and start crafting this one. That might be good for Tessa. And then what else? So Rosalind's still working on a Ghoul's Caress Poison Arrow. We can get additional Cure Wounds spell going here. That might be beneficial. Otherwise, we can continue to work on some more arrows. There's Long Night or Dark Stab. And the DC is different for these. Long Night seems to be doing more damage at a DC of 15. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll craft those arrows, and we'll continue the journey for the team. Oh, look at that. We have a combat encounter, Missai Evangelists. Okay, so earlier we we assisted the Missai on their birthday. Missai birthday. There was a sword that was stolen from Annie back at the capital, and now it seems we are at odds with the Missai. Looks like there's a couple evil priests and an evil priest and 2 acolytes. So we should hopefully make short work of these guys. I guess we found them. The ladies are not hidden, so why don't we go ahead and hide them and move up. I think we took them by surprise. That'll end her turn. Rosalind's going to do cunning action to hide, and then we can move closer. She's not yet going to get an attack out, but what we can do here, and I probably could have done the same, well, we used our action with Tessa to hide, but with this, we used our cunning action, which is a bonus action. We can ready an action for a ranged attack in case somebody should come into range. Alright, so we'll go ahead and send Lorana up. They are surprised. We'll go ahead and hide, and that'll end her turn. We want to make sure that we engage while the others are hidden and have Ginger be the one that takes it. So why don't we go ahead and dash her up. We'll stick her next to a wall. This is going to give her additional AC of 20 to 26 from her tunnel fighter. She just needs to have one of her sides exposed to a wall. Alright, so they are no longer surprised. We can move up. Tessa's going to advance, and I'll set her up to cast a reactionary cantrip here. And then Rosalind, she'll be able to attack even from over here, so why don't we just move her up. The evil priest, I assume, is strongest, so why don't we go ahead and throw fire that arrow over at her. She got a crit! Oh my goodness, she insta-gibbed that evil priest. She did 42 or 44 damage straight away, and she's still hidden, so you're going to tuck back here. That was an awesome shot. Alright, so Ginger is taking a hit. We'll move up. This is going to give, as long as we stay hidden, an advantage on the attack coming out of Lorana. So since we're traveling and stuff, probably likely we're going to find ourselves not fighting a whole lot. So we'll go ahead and use some of our spells, and she's going to take out that Acolyte. Acolytes seem to only have about 15 health, so not too scary. We'll go ahead and advance. Why don't we go ahead and ready in action, just in case they come into melee contact. Let them come to our ladies.
What went wrong there?
Alright, so that's going to get... Ooh. Wow. She came around the corner and took it to the face with Tessa's prepared cantrip. Alright, so not a whole crazy amount of actions there. There's a bit of loot maybe on the ground where they got torn up. I'm not even sure where they stopped off at here. Alright, not a whole lot. We'll go ahead and have them back out. Guess they had to come over on this side. So they'll end their little stop over here. And this will allow them to proceed on their journey. So the faster you go, the more likely you're going to get encountered along the way. I can't believe we're almost back to Caer Lem after that journey. And here we are, Caer Lem Outpost. Alright, now that we've loaded up Caer Lem, we'll go ahead and click on the journal here. I believe it's Ancient Knowledge. It says Caer Lem, return. Okay, so we're going to track the Ancient Knowledge quest. We're searching the Temerian Tower. If we look at the map here, here's the Temerian Tower, so we're going to go ahead and zip over here. And the last time the party was here was for Honor the Master, so we're going to go ahead and use the rope that we put up there last time. Thankfully it's still there. And look at Rosalind running running vertically up the rope. Alright, the ladies are up. We're going to go ahead and proceed into the tower. Now, if you don't want your party members running along the sides of walls, you can always select them. And there's a little option here, toggle the horizontal plane on and off. So if you don't want them using their ability to run on the side of walls like Rosalind can. I mean, I can't really click the wall, but I know that she can run
Crawling through dirt.
up
Nothing new here.
walls to get to different places. Like, what is it? There's probably, yeah, so she can get to locations that others cannot. We are looking for something in this place that has not yet been gathered. So let's send the ladies in.
Dive in the dirt now.
There's a suit of armor over here on the ground. We can send them over to take a look at it. A lot of this stuff we've already encountered and looted, so not sure. We're searching the tower, but what we're going to find here. And if we look at the journal specifically, proof has been found of the presence of Temerian Inquisitors near the tower at Caer Lem. Return to the tower and search the library for a book titled Chronicles. Okay, so we want to get to the library section. And if we do that, go ahead and move to the library. Oh, hello. I guess we are fighting more of these skeletal dudes. Last time we were here, there were also skeletons. Okay, so we can't quite hide from them, but we can get up here. We might be able to hide while we're up on top of the platform and firing arrows out at these guys. This guy's a marksman, so it's an archer in its own right.
Good.
Taking decent damage. I'll go ahead and cunning action to dash her out of line of sight. That'll end Rosalind's turn. Ooh, Skeletal Sorcerer. And then there's a Master Dakin. He was the guy we left here. Okay. Alright, so Rosalind is holding the line up here. Let's stick her next to a wall. This is going to give her that extra AC. We'll end her turn with a readied melee attack in case somebody comes close. Lorana's going to go in behind, and she's going to start casting. Let's go ahead and light them up with a Scorching Ray. I can cast at a higher level, Scorching Ray, and it seems like I can go up to level 4 with it for 2 additional targets. Why don't we just use a standard level 3? We'll hit this sorcerer, all 4 shots on the sorcerer. Let's try that. Oh, hostile spell casting. As casting a spell, you can react to counter the spell. Okay, so because I used a spell and this sorcerer is reacting, it's likely countering my spell. So I'm going to counter the counter. Alright, so it was actually using a shield spell. It was countering with a shield spell. So it's still good. We ensured that we killed it, but we countered a level 1 spell with a level 3 counter spell. Alright, that'll end her turn. And then Tessa's going to... What's Tessa going to do? We can toss a fireball over here. Why don't we do that? We're in a library. Let's start some fires. What do you think? Cast spell, fireball, fireball. Big bada boom. Alright, 28 damage. These guys are roasted. Let's stick her back. We'll go ahead and stick her over here so she can give them a bonus 1 AC, because being a battle mage and all. She did something. Oh, it was Hypnotic Gaze or something.
More.
Hypnotic Pattern. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, I get it. I had Ginger set up to do a melee attack, I think, if they came close, and they certainly did. And that's why that skeleton got taken out. Alright, so Razi's getting a little stealth out, and she's going to use her attack. She can't hit this target too far to be perceived, but this one, the marksman, she's going to get a crit on. Ooh.
No.
That was some nice damage. Alright, so Rosalind got seen. She got. She's going to run over here so she can hide the next turn. And Ginger's... that's a necrotic arrow. It's a good thing they're dodging them. Necrotic arrows be nasty. Alright, why don't we go ahead and ready another action for melee attack. And then we will cast this necrotic marksman, and then you got a sorcerer over here. What if we were to use another one of these? Let's guarantee have 2 attacks on each. They shielded.
Victory is mine.
Yeah. She got a 2-4. 2 for 1. A BOGO deal. Tessa's got a marksman over here. Those marksmen are nasty. What is she gonna do? You know what? Marksman. Okay. We're gonna upcast the magic missile. We're gonna do a level 4 magic missile against this marksman. Dodge this. Okay, it looked cooler than it actually was, I guess. Yeah, they're at about a 1/3 damage. No! Okay, 20 is a miss. Alright, 2 necrotic arrows out of the way. Alright, Rosalind, you can hide, but then you won't get a line of sight on that guy. Why don't we cunning action to dash, get her in a position to shoot, and scoot. She's going to run up. She's going to attack. No big deal with damage on this one. And then she can tuck back in behind that wall. This will put Ginger up. Ginger can shoot with her bow. She's got 27 AC now. It's just amazing. She's going to drop down to 22 as she lowers the shield, pulls out the crossbow, and she gets a crit!
I will kill you.
Okay, so because Rosalind is using a magic +2 short bow, she's going to be able to do full-on damage. but it seems they're resisting our piercing. Damage is taken only half. We'll go ahead and fire a second time. Yeah, they're taking almost no damage from her, and now we'll end turn. I'm a little concerned about that low AC, so why don't we see what we can do to finish off this skeletal marksman. Alright, Lorana. Eat 4 scorching rays. Get him!
I swear.
Oh no. She missed a couple. 2 misses, 2 hits, and that's going to leave Tessa, our cleric, to finish off. So this guy, I don't know how much health he has, but it's likely that a level 1 magic missile should be sufficient. So we'll just fire that off on.
Bravo! Victory is yours.
Alright, good job, ladies. Alright, so we've taken them out. We'll go ahead and see how Master Dawkins doing. So Ginger and Lorana just straight up jumped the distance because Lorana's got some jumping boots. We have a Scroll of Bane, some other items here, a jeweled bracelet. Seems like that's just standard jewel longbow. Let's go ahead and grab the gold. And I don't think we need the Scroll of Bane. We don't need any of this stuff. We'll just let that auto sell with the scavengers collecting the goodies. What's over here, though? Ooh, black tentacles. That might be cool for the wizard to know. Another Scroll of Bane. We'll leave the rest of the stuff on the floor. Don't really need it. Close that out. There is a good jump. A pile of books over here. Ancient knowledge. Alright, so we found what we needed. It was in that pile. Why don't we go check on Master Dakin? Master Dakin, you seem to have no problem with the skeletons that were here. What was up with that? Okay, so the Master is looking at his books. That's all good and fine. This library has been completely ransacked, so why don't we head on back to the exit. And we've got what we came for. Out the gate we go. Ooh, yeah, those necrotic arrows. It's either going to do necrotic damage or it's going to actually lower your max health pool, and then you got to do a long rest to get it back. Pretty nasty. Alright. We're back at Caer Lem, and we're going to fast travel out to the exit. And then I'll let the ladies move on. We don't want to go back to Caer Lem, even though we're next to it. But there is a separate quest here, the Magister's Amulet at the Manicalan Ruins. So why don't we go ahead and hit that up. And we'll do breakneck speed. It's only 1 long rest along the way. Love how it says the wizard's doing squats and push-ups. Just working on that strength building. Alright, here she is. Manicalan Ruins is where we're headed. So if you're looking for these side quests, the little quest boards will have them, and then you'll get various different side quests. Pick them up as you're running through on your way to the next location. You can learn them. So here's the Principality of Mazgath. We have the best that we can get reputation with them, so let's see if there's anything that we want to learn. Now they're going to have manuals and enchantments and things, so if you have a weapon that you want to make or want to learn how to make a special magical weapon, this is one of the merchants that will do that for you. You can also sell your goods to people that you have a really good reputation with and get most money for them. So you can see we got a 30% rebate, so things are a lot cheaper. We can do daggers of acuteness, etc. I'm wondering, we craft mace of acuteness, short bow, long bow, got loads of stuff in here. They're all seeming to be at 154. You can buy more spell books, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. Battle axes, daggers. I'm not really seeing anything that's too impressive. Seems like everything here would be like a +1 maybe. Short swords, but regardless, it's all available. for purchase there. We're going to take a look inside. I'm not seeing any location marks where it would tell us what we're looking for. So why don't we click on the journal. We are at the Ancient Knowledge. Oh no, Ancient Knowledge is returned. We found the book, so that's the one we did. Bitterroot's treasure map. That says find the Silent Whisper base. Runs in the families back at the Fortress of Shield. The Magister's amulet. Bingo. This is the one we want. So they believe that it's located inside the Manacalon ruin where you found the crown. So that's where we're headed. We are going to go to the crown room, and here it is. Zippity boo bang, they go flying through. Alright, so now we're in the crown room, and something tells me we're going to be needing caution. Okay, we have fought weird things in here in the past. I'm not seeing anything in the chests that are visible. But we need to find the amulet. Somewhere in here, in this room, is an amulet. And we've picked this place clean before, so... Alright, we're giving up the caution here. We're going to look to see if we can get around, locate something that might possess an amulet. And I'm holding down the Alt key. That'll make any items that are able to be manipulated glow. What about up here? Ladies, find anything up here?
Okay, you're tough.
Okay, so we're going to send Rosalind ahead since she's able to... There's something... There we go. I don't know what that is. Oh, that was just a down arrow. I saw something glowing. Thought it might be an amulet. Alright. Amulet, amulet. Are you in the chest and it's just telling us it's empty when it's not? No amulet. Alright. Alright, not seeing our precious amulet. It's not anywhere on the crown location, but this is where we found the crown. So we are in the right place. And I'm wondering if we just picked up the amulet earlier and we didn't realize it. Which is a little concerning because we might have sold it. Alright, but they should automatically mark the quest complete if that's the case, so let's see here. Alright, well, we are not finding the amulet. It does not appear to be here. So I'm going to group up the ladies and I'm going to do a little bit more research so that I'm not holding you guys all up. And when I find it, it'll be in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching the Ladies of Solasta as we seek for the Master's Amulet. We will continue that search next time. Thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day and happy questing.